Welcome, everybody. This is the old school, rounding first and heading for second. This is the Blackout. I'm your host, C Black. I'm going to go over a few things before we really get into the show. And I want to say thanks and special thanks. Few people that really been instrumental in me doing this. If you detect a little unsettledness in me, it's my first show. So bear with me, right? Bear with me. Evan Black and AZ, thank you for your help, your continuous help. Just doing Evan like work. Thank you. To the media, financial guy, Mr. Strickland, always pushing me to do this. Been saying it, and now he's a part of the board, um, and I have to run something through them to get something done. Um, so, thanks to him. To the technical part, EB, um, I can't do none of this. Lighting, recording, cameras, I can't do none of that. So, special thanks to him and his music. It's all appreciated. Got that out the way. Let's start with some of this. I've been thinking about it for a while, and I want to see how you feel about it. 200, and they're thinking, I'm big boned. I'm thick. Uh, no, you're fat. You're 200 pounds and you're a woman. You're fat. No need to question it. But that's my point. The skinny woman never question it because he's not talking about her. But if you're a hater and you say, is he talking about me? If you ask yourself that question, yeah, you probably are a hater. Let's dig just a little bit more. Why are you a hater? Think about that. You know, I remember someone telling me, but I'm happy for them and happy for everyone who went to school. Um, which makes me reflect on black men not going to school these days. Um, Always looking for the shortcut, not willing to do the work. My father worked two jobs, all his friends worked two jobs, and they had a good job. I'm thinking, ain't one job enough? Well, they had to have another job to make sure they were good. Every black man worked two jobs. You hit the fast forward switch today. You can't give them work one job. And as an old schooler, sit there and watch that. Because black men have carried more water in this country to me than anyone. And now you just want to lay the bucket down and say, I forget it. You know what? I'm going to take the shortcut. I'm not going to work like that. I'm not going to school. How can I get a business started? Um, how can I do something to get that without doing the work? Well, you just, there is no shortcut. Think about this. The music that we grew up on was second to none. All kind of love making music. That's how we got here. Baby making music. Pop the music in, sit down, listen. Next thing you know, you're hugging and kissing, and after that, okay, but whatever. But that's how we all got here. Like it or not, that's how we got here. They took the music and just destroyed it. All you hear is bees and hoes and da 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 da, shooting each other down, killing each other. There ain't no love in that music. I'm trying to figure that out. What was wrong? Could you make it new and improve? You had to just totally get rid of it. But you know why you did that? because you didn't want to ask. You wanted to follow your own advice. I was in the hardware store today trying to find a video like blah, 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 because the light I got, again, I don't know what I'm doing, wouldn't work. So went and bought a lamp, which is what I'm using now, plugged in high voltage bulb to give me some light, because the video light's brand new. Well, this name called a video light, but the little circle light, you know what I'm talking about. It went out. Well, it comes on and goes, you can go get help. Seek help. Um, um, I say these things because between 18 and 35, you don't know. You're learning. Why should you know? Why not go ask somebody, hey, what's going on? All right, hey, welcome back to the second half of the Blackout. The music reminded me of what I'm supposed to do. Again, remember, I'm not polished. I'm not Kevin Samuels by no stretch of imagination. Extremely polished, extremely educated, excellent show. No, but we're going to get through this, and hopefully we will get a little better. Maybe a little better. All right. The artist, what I want you to do is I want you to send your music in. We want to play new artists on every show. And if you turn out to be the winner, we're going to play it for a whole month. Just like you heard EB music. We'll play it during the halfway mark of the show, at the end of the show, um, for a whole month. And then we'll store you to the side, and they're going to pick next month winner, and so on and so on. And then at the end of the year, we'll put all you guys together and see who comes out on top. And we're going to do something really special for you. Trust me on that. So send your music in. You can send it in right now to email. It would be fantastic. That's one way of getting it, but he will take care of your music for sure. That's the Blackout Podcast at gmail.com. Waiting on you today. All right. We got that out the way. Next thing, I'm looking at my cheat sheet. Don't get mad at me here. All right. Next thing I want to talk about is your homework. When we do the show, I want to give you something to go home and think about and talk over with your friends and say, yeah, I think this person or that person or whatever you decide, um, send me a text back or send me an email back. But just want to hear your views. And the homework assignment is as follows. Now, we'll be giving out quizzes also. That may happen during the show. But this test, you know how it is. You go to class, first the teacher throws a test on you. Well, I'm giving you a test to see where your head's at. Okay. There's a call in for domestic violence. The police officers come to the house, knock on the door. A lady comes to the door. They look at her, they go, oh, nice looking young lady. She's holding a child in her arm. She's got a trickle of blood coming down the side of her nose, and there's a trickle of blood coming out of her mouth. The officers immediately look at each other and respond, ma'am, is everything okay? She indicates, yeah, I'm okay now, but as you can see, I was assaulted. They said, well, do you know who it was? She said, yeah, I know exactly who it was. Oh, officer takes out his pen, paper, prepares to write the statement. Can we get a name? His name is Yogi. And the post officer writes, Yogi? Yeah, Yogi. That's what they call him, Yogi. I think his name is Yogi. He hangs out down there by the park. And he does that because at the park, he's always getting sandwiches from people, asking for sandwiches or pop or beer. You know, when people have picnics, he loves being around. So everybody just started calling him Yogi. That's his real name. That's how I know him by his Yogi. Okay, do you know where he lives? Like I said, down there by the park. That's where he's at. I mean, like an address. No, just the park. Man, Yogi is his name. He lives by the park. How do you know him? This is his child I'm holding, and that's his other son sitting on the couch. Oh, you know what? Oh, they need to do something. Both is not the answer. It's one or the other. Which one would you say they need to do something? You fill in the blanks. I'll read your homework statement. You tell me who you think, and I'll need that by the next show, which is Friday, which is Wet and Wild, anything Freaky Friday Day. We take the sheets off the bed and discuss the bedroom. Hold on, buckle up. We're going to go deep in there. People don't like to talk about it, but we're going to discuss that. Is it good? Is it good to who? Who's it not good to? What should you do about when it's not good? When you're not getting enough? When maybe you're getting too much, or they want too much. But we'll talk about that Friday on the next show. I think that's about wrapping it up for tonight. I do appreciate you for listening. EB, get the car started. And I'll see you guys Friday. Thanks for tuning in. Until then, this is OG, Violent Third, and heading for home. Good night, everybody.